Joey Logano has just etched his name further into NASCAR history by clinching his third Cup Series championship at the Phoenix Raceway. And let me tell you, it was one heck of a nail-biting showdown down to the very end.
Gosh, I'm so proud of the team.
Make it 10. Joey Logano becomes the 10th driver in NASCAR history with 3 championships. Joey Logano is the 2024 NASCAR Cup Series champion.
Joey Logano wins third NASCAR Cup championship. Logano, the driver of the dominant number 22 Team Penske Ford, held off a hard-charging Ryan Blaney, his very own teammate, to take the checkered flag and the championship trophy. With this victory, Logano joins an elite club of just 10 drivers in NASCAR history to have won 3 or more Cup Series titles. Logano told this to NBC reporters after the race.
Joey, what is it about these moments that make you and Paul absolutely come to life and find a different level?
I love the playoffs. I love it, man. What a race. What a Team Penske battle there at the end. Had a good restart, was able to get in front of the 12, and we got a lot of long run speed there, and that's all I had there to hold them off. So
this third championship for Logano also means a three-peat for the powerhouse that is Team Penske. After Logano's title in 2022 and Blaney's championship last year, the organization has now won the last 3 NASCAR Cup Series crowns. Logano said,
"So, man, 3 of them. It's really special, Marty, to get to that, and what a team to fight through today. We threw a little bit of adversity throughout the race, and man, I just can't thank Ford enough, and Shell and Pennzoil and Hunt Brothers Pizza, Paul Wolf. I mean, what a crew chief do I have? I got the best team."
In fact, Logano's team was penalized before the race even began, failing pre-qualifying technical inspections twice. This resulted in the ejection of car chief Tommy Ellis and cost Logano's squad the first pick of pit stalls, but true to form, the number 22 car managed to pass the third time and avoided starting at the back of the field. Despite the early setbacks, Logano and his team refused to be deterred, powering through the challenges to secure the championship. Logano's path to the championship. Now, Logano's road to this third title wasn't exactly a smooth one. In fact, it almost didn't even happen at all. You see, after being eliminated from the playoffs in the round of 12 at Charlotte Motor Speedway, it seemed Logano's shot at another championship had slipped through his fingers. That is, until the racing gods intervened in the form of a disqualification. Following the second round elimination race at Charlotte Motor Speedway, it appeared that Logano would be the first driver eliminated until he became the lucky recipient of Alex Bowman's disqualification. That gave him the final spot in the round of 8, and Logano capitalized immediately, winning the first race of the third round at Las Vegas Motor Speedway to become the first driver to clinch a berth in the 2024 championship race. Logano didn't waste that second chance either. He went on to win at Vegas, earning his team an extra 3 weeks to prepare for the title-deciding showdown at Phoenix. And when the moment of truth arrived, Logano and his squad were more than ready. Logano said, "Our team is better under pressure. The race started in Vegas for us. The amount of work and effort that went into building this race car right here, the amount of time, I don't think anyone works harder than us. We were up at 6 in the morning this morning going over stuff. The guys just want it bad, and I'm glad we delivered." Logano's journey to the Final Four was not without its share of controversy. However, after being eliminated from the playoffs in the second round, he was reinstated following Bowman's disqualification at Charlotte. This gave the number 22 team an unexpected opportunity to gear up for the championship race. Logano's sheer determination and his team's relentless preparation proved to be the difference as he overcame the early adversity to once again stand atop the NASCAR mountain. Team Penske's dominance. And speaking of that preparation, let's talk about the absolute juggernaut that is Team Penske. Not only did Logano's victory give the organization its third straight Cup Series title, but it also marked the first time in Penske history that they've finished 1-2 in the championship standings. And it came after Roger Penske's sports car team in IMSA won the title last month, and his World Endurance Championship team won the title last weekend in Bahrain. Team Penske is on an absolute tear, winning championships across multiple motorsports disciplines. When you've got a boss like Roger Penske leading the charge, I guess you can't expect anything less. Penske had this to say when asked about the secret to his team's perpetual success. "It's just one thing. It's the people, the ones that have worked so hard with us. Penske had when he puts the helmet on, there's nobody that gets after it like he does. And Logano was quick to credit the entire Penske organization for this latest title, saying,
Chief, do I have? I got the best team. I don't know if I'm the best driver, but I got the best team. And together we're very well-rounded and can show up when it matters the most. So.
This dominant 1-2 finish in the championship also marks the first time in Team Penske's storied history that they've accomplished such a feat. Logano's victory capped off a remarkable month for the Penske family, as their sports car and endurance racing teams had also claimed titles in recent weeks. The Penske juggernaut shows no signs of slowing down, and with Logano leading the charge on the NASCAR side, the future looks incredibly bright for this powerhouse organization. Of course, Logano's victory was full of drama. His teammate Blaney, the defending champion, was gunning for his second straight title and came agonizingly close to pulling it off. Blaney said this after the race: couldn't quite get there, tried really hard to do so, but the restart didn't really work out. If we're going to race somebody, I'm happy it was Logano for the championship. Despite the disappointment, Blaney was still able to celebrate his teammate's accomplishment, saying,
"Yeah, ran out of time, but congrats to him, congrats to the 22 team and Pennzoil and Ford. They put together, great playoffs, and we're happy. And if we're gonna race somebody, I'm happy it was him for the championship, and happy to be 1-2 for Roger. 3 in a row for Roger is super amazing, and Ford. And but on my side, I hate it for Menards, Advanced Auto Parts, Body Armor, Dex Imaging, Wabash, the Worth Group, everybody who really puts a lot of effort into our program, and just super fast. Just didn't quite have enough there at the end, but at least the Penske car won it. But heck of a battle. Hope the fans enjoyed it, and hopefully we come back even stronger next year.
It was a great. Blaney's Hendrick Motorsports counterpart, William Byron, who finished third in the title chase, also had nothing but praise for the new champion. Byron acknowledged, "Joey is a heck of a champion. I knew when he got into the championship 4, he'd be a major threat. You can't ever count him out, and he's obviously very experienced and very mature behind the wheel, and that team is obviously a very strong team." Tyler Reddick, the driver for the 2311 racing team owned by NBA legend Michael Jordan, and 3-time Daytona 500 winner Denny Hamlin, finished 6th in the championship race. Despite the challenge, Reddick remained proud of his team's effort. Reddick said, "Michael was just proud of the effort of our team all year long. Put up a good fight. We didn't make any mistakes that took ourselves out of it. We fought as hard as we could."
Yeah, I didn't talk to Denny after the race, but, Michael's just proud of the effort of our team all year long. We put up a good fight. We didn't make any mistakes that took ourselves out of it. We fought as hard as we could. We made the car better throughout the day. We did what we needed to do. Unfortunately, we just didn't quite have the speed or quite the restarts we needed to get ahead and hold those guys up or really.
Logano's championship press conference. When Logano took the stage for his championship press conference, he didn't hold back. The man was simply bursting with pride and determination. Logano said this when asked about the difficulty of winning multiple titles. "Yeah, I don't know how to put it into words, how hard it is. But I think anyone listening that has probably done anything in professional sports understands it probably as good as anybody." He went on to credit the leadership of Roger Penske and the tireless efforts of his entire team, saying, "To see that Team Penske has done that for one shows that Roger is a fantastic leader. You've got to think of the management of Cindric, Mike Nelson, Travis Geisler for sure. Those guys, they're our leaders. Those are the guys that make the decisions on everything." But Logano didn't stop there. He also had a message for the Winston Cup purists who have criticized his championship victories, saying, "No, I've got nothing to say to them. I've got a pretty sweet trophy right now. I'll be laughing all the way to the bank. It's been my whole career, bud, like from the very beginning." Logano fired back, "It's just what it is. I've got thick skin. Bring it on." Logano also addressed the pressure and intensity that comes with the playoffs, acknowledging that he thrives under those conditions. Logano explained, "I'm going to sound like a broken record, but it's people. I also just think that we thrive under pressure. I put myself in high-pressure moments, and part of the reason why I came up here yesterday and started talking crap a little bit is that it puts more pressure on me, and it seems like that helps." He continued, "It's not comfortable, but it seems like as a driver, personally, I'm better that way. I think as a team, we thrive under those situations. That's why we have a lot of playoff wins in comparison to the regular season percentage-wise." Logano's unwavering confidence and hunger for more success have clearly rubbed some the wrong way, but the man doesn't seem to care. He's intent on silencing his critics and cementing his legacy as one of the all-time greats. Logano's place in NASCAR history. With this latest championship, Logano has solidified his status as one of the true titans of the sport. He's now one of just 10 drivers in NASCAR history to have won 3 or more Cup Series titles, joining the likes of Richard Petty, Jeff Gordon, and Jimmy Johnson. And he added, "I tell you guys, every year when the season starts, the goal is to win the championship. As many years as I've got left is as many as I want to get. I don't really know what that is yet." If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe to NASCAR Insider and share your insights in the comments below.